Man, what's wrong?
Yeah,
I have a big head anyway.
Oh Lord, that's how we starting. Yeah,
It's whatever.
We make it work. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. As long as you straight from the face up, neck up, you aight. You know, it's all that matters.
When she says, "Hey, big head," I'm like, "Hey, what up?"
Good night, David. Good night.
What's up, community?
What up, community?
Y'all? Y'all know what it is. Community Coalition Show. We back, man. K Wilson, David 2K, Yin D, Yin Yin. First and foremost, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Appointment.
You said what?
I got a nail appointment.
You got your nail appointment? You got your nails did?
No.
What they looking like? What they looking like? You know, what they looking like?
Nails, hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that was a
the
quick drink.
appointment is coming.
Oh, it's coming. Okay, my bad. My bad. All right, so we're gonna check back in next week.
For it? Are you
Did
excited?
You ask me if I want to play soccer?
You said what? no, I'm not.
I got you on goalie though. What's up?
You know what? We're gonna check back next week in our new segment called "Yeah, These Nails." All right, we're gonna get it right. Yeah, I'm trying to get my feet done too. So what's good? So yeah, I'm glad we in a good mood. So
OnlyFans money.
See, there you go. You always try to show ass, David. Why you always trying to show ass?
I never said anything about ass.
Oh, not you though.
Feet. I said feet.
Oh, feet. Oh, it starts
to the community. That is what you're
right. You know, it starts with feet. Okay.
Right.
Feet, that's
it'll stay on feet.
That's the gateway kink on OnlyFans.
Nah, it's gonna stay on feet.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I got so many questions. Okay. You know what? We here for it today. I'm here for it today. I'm ready to have a real conversation.
What's on your mind, Ken?
This is a conversation I've been wanting to have for a long time, actually. And I really feel like our community needs to hear this. We need to have this conversation. Absolutely. Okay. So I know people are going to be upset. I know somebody's going to ask some type of way. I'm just asking, hear the conversation. Hear me out, y'all. Okay? So I'm going to say this. Not all white people are bad.
Okay.
What you saying?
When you presented that to me, I was like, are you saying that we shouldn't have to make that statement in the conversation, or are you telling us like not all white people are bad?
No, I'm actually saying that as a statement, like not to us, but like Black people culture in general. I think it's time that we be responsible and that we acknowledge people around us. Not, you know, we know there's a bunch of horrible white people out there. There's a bunch of horrible people out there. There's a lot of people that do not like Black people. There are a lot of white people that hate us just because we are Black. And that's all it takes. That's all it is for them, right? We know that. History's shown that. That's nothing new. I think for me, I had to at least acknowledge and say that that's not everyone, you know. And I think we have to say that. Even sometimes I'm even in the middle, even on the show, I know sometimes we get caught up. We talk about the evil white people, you know. Yes. And I know sometimes we don't say the evil white people, it's kind of implied, but I think sometimes we get caught up in this saying white people, right?
Right.
And I'm thinking, huh?
No, continue. I'll wait till you're done.
Okay. Okay, but I have to say this, that like there are people out there that even though they may not be Black, they may not understand exactly what it means to be Black, but they don't hate us. You know, I'll start there. And so I think as a human being, I think being a responsible person, someone who's going to be, I have to call myself a human advocate. I have to acknowledge that.
Okay.
So that's where I wanted to go with this. What are y'all thoughts?
So here's the thing. Nah, I'm not going to have a negative thing. It's just, I think we all know that not all we know as a Black community, you know what, let me not say for the Black community, I can't speak for everyone, but for the most part, based off of what I see, like I was just watching a YouTube video about this yesterday, we know that not all white people are bad. because we have allies. So I don't think that, because a lot of people feel like they need to make that statement in a conversation when they're talking about things with white people. They need to make that announcement like, not all white people are bad, because white people are sensitive and they think that when you start talking about race and all that you're coming at them. But we're not. If you're not racist, why do you care? You know, it's not about you. So I mean, I don't feel like we all, like, I mean, it has to be said, but I don't think that we instantly hate all white people. I think we know which white people are the enemies and which ones aren't.
Right. Yeah, I'll say yes and no. I think for the most part,
okay.
I think for the most part, most people generally do. But I've been in a situation where I've seen, like, if they don't say it, there's a lot of mistrust. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
A lot of black people automatically don't trust white people.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But I think, and that's why I say, I think there's a way to kind of get with this and say, not get with this, but like, I just want to be responsible. I ain't trying to shoot. I mean, no, I'm not going to say that either, but like,
to be accountable.
Well, accountable too, but also I got to be responsible. If we have this show, and this show is about having real conversations, having hard conversations. Right. And sometimes I think we just, everybody, we assume things are said. We just kind of think that that's how it is. It's the norm, right? But then sometimes we get in our small groups and our circles and around other people, and no, that's not really the case. And I started to hear from young people. Well, I started really like thinking about this, listening to this, when I was working in the schools.
Yeah, I was about to say, define young people.
Kids, students.
Yeah.
I can tell you middle school. I can go middle school. Mm-hmm. And, the first thing is they walk. I've seen kids walk in the room the first day of school and their teacher's white. Like, damn, like,
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I've definitely done that.
I do that. I love to see a black teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think rightfully so. You want to see people like that. But we don't know. We don't know. And again, I know this is going to ruffle some people's feathers. I think it's going to upset people, and I'm trying to do the best I can to articulate this. But I think at the end of the day, if we're going to say we're all human, we got to at least say that. Like I said, I'm gonna get on the people that are bad. I'm gonna get on the people that hate us, the evil whites. But I feel like we also have to say, hey, not everybody's evil, right? So that was the first thing. And it's true. It's true. Like we got to get.
I agree. I definitely agree with you.
We got to get out of these hard stereotypes all the time.
My mom has Caucasian friends, and when they have discussions like this, because if you can't talk about issues with your white friends,
right, they're not your friends.
When my mom has this discussion with her white friends, and she'll say, "Yo, your people is crazy." She don't say, "Not all white people are like that." She even mentioned, like, yeah, some of these white people out here got problems. But I don't know, like, because if you think about it, if you listen to some podcasts where they talk about black people, do you think that they say not all black people are like that?
No, they don't know.
We're all.
They just say,
and
black people,
and that's part of the problem. They do it, so that doesn't mean I have to do it.
Right.
And that is true. And I think about it. So that's one thing I think about. There are some people, when you say all black people are thugs.
We're not all thugs.
Exactly. I take offense to that too. So I understand what that means when you say that about somebody. I get that because that's how I get treated. Not only do they say it, I get treated every day of my life out there.
Absolutely.
Goodness gracious, don't let me wear don't let me put a hoodie on. Damn, I get treated like a nigga. I get treated like a thug. So sometimes they don't even have to say it. So
it's in the body language.
So does it make it better when I do
it? But there are some of these activists out here who will definitely disagree with you because they feel like if you feel the need to come at people that don't say not all white people, they say that those are the white people that are part of the problem.
Absolutely.
True. And I'm not coming at people. I just think this conversation needs to be had.
I think this is a good topic because we all have different opinions about this.
Yeah. Because again, like, what is the end game? We're all going back and forth. I know Black people, I know we want this country, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to just be treated like people.
Right.
We just want to be able to go on about our business and stuff like that, right?
Right. But keep pressing. Keep playing.
We have to keep pressing. We have to keep, I mean, we're fighting for ours, right?
Right.
And all I'm saying is, okay, in my life,
mm-hmm.
I have white friends. I have had white friends.
Mm-hmm.
I've had friends I can have this conversation with.
Right.
So I know that may not be everybody's situation,
mm-hmm.
but there are some friendships I value. I really do. You know? So I love them just like I love everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And for me, I acknowledge that. I'm not afraid to acknowledge that. I'm also going to keep getting on these people that hate us. Yes, I am. But there can be separation in that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thing. I think that there can be separation.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm going to continue to get on the Black people that ain't doing right either.
As you should. As we should.
Yes. And we're going to continue to have these conversations, but
you got to call people out.
That's it. Call people out, but I'm also going to show love when love is needed too.
Right.
To everyone. And you know what? Let me say this too. Not just white people. All people. Because all people hate us too.
Yeah. Walk into a corner store.
Yeah.
Go into the hair store.
Yeah. We get stereotyped everybody because that's what they see too. Like,
get my nails done by the way. I don't got that problem.
See. But
well.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, I mean, y'all know my best friends, Omar and Samir, are from Pakistan. Literally, they have been my friends since kindergarten. They are my brothers. That's how I consider them brothers. They are more brothers than, sorry to say, my own brother. I see them more. I know them. Like their family took me in when they didn't have to, when it wasn't popular, when it wasn't cool, before 9/11. And would spend time feeding me. I logged hours in that house. You know? So for me, again, it might not be everybody. I'm gonna say, no, we never talked about color. They ain't give a damn that I was Black. Matter of fact, I know they would defend me to their other community and their cousins and their friends and stuff who would ask them why their kids hanging out with Black kids.
Absolutely.
And they would defend it.
So with my friends.
Yeah.
Because they understand
my friends.
Say what?
I never had that problem with my friends. I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood. We never had you know what, I'm lying, because I did have one friend who was Italian. Her parents was hella racist.
Yeah.
He stand outside.
Oh,
Black puppy. That's
what I'm saying. So there's good and bad in this.
That was the only one.
But sometimes that's all it takes is for us to feel a way about it.
Right. Yeah.
That's the one family in your neighborhood, and that's all you see when you get out in the world, and everybody, you like, well, that's how they act.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in a predominantly Asian neighborhood. So the people I interacted with on a daily basis were like some people that I do call my brothers, they are Asian, like more specifically Filipino. And though that, like, my best friends, like, I've stayed at their houses, they stayed at my house, like, we went to church together. Like, we've known each other since 2000. Like, when I call him, I'm like, hey bro, how are you? Like, I genuinely care about them. I ask them, like, how's the family? How's your girl? Like, do you need anything? Do you need any help with anything? There's a lot of genuine love that I have for them.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. I know we all have that. Mm-hmm. We probably can go through our lives and pinpoint some of those things.
Right. And I have a couple white friends that I do feel that same thing about them.
Yeah.
Too. because I grew up with them.
Yeah.
Again, so, I've been to their houses. They've been to my house. Like I've hung out with their parents and they've hung out with mine.
So, and I think because we all live in we lived in those areas, but there are people who there are Black people who don't live around white people. They never had to interact.
Yeah.
They don't know. Just like I have white friends who didn't have to interact with Black kids.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good friend, my homegirl, she grew up in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until after college she moved to this area, and for her it was like a culture shock.
Yeah.
And she didn't go the negative route. She didn't go the Karen racist route. She was like, why is this like this? And she got upset. She became a social worker. And I've seen her, I've worked with her, fight for Black boys and girls.
Right. Shouts to her.
Yeah. Now, if you saw her on the street, you would never think that's what she does. I've seen Black people give her shit for it too.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here? You trying to save the world? Why are you trying to save the Black kids?
Like you said, trying to save the world.
I got a white friend like that too.
But
people get treated like that.
Yeah.
They love her in the Black community. And you know how you have the Black friends, your white friends who act Black.
Yeah.
And people hate them. But with Aaliyah, it's that's just her. And but nobody really be like, why are you? She the only white person I know that be stomping the streets in Newark, and nobody ever be like, why are you here, white girl? Why are you trying to save us? Aaliyah gets a lot of love. So I'm thinking also it's the area where you are in too.
Yeah.
Right. Also, it's the way that you carry yourself. Because you can't just walk you can't just go into Oakland and be like, yeah, I'm here. Oh, fuck these Black people here though.
But
you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. No.
I mean, there are reasons you can't do that, but
no, I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there are some people that won't accept help.
Right. Absolutely.
For not just white people, other races. I'll say that.
Oh, I have a story about that.
See?
And I think I've told it. I think I've told it here too. There was a time I got on the bus and there was this Asian lady. I was chilling. She got on the bus. She was coming up that little stair, and she slipped. And I caught her. This woman gave me the dirtiest look, and she. The fact that I still think about this to this day tells me how pissed I was about that. I should have let her fall.
Yeah, well, I know that's your feeling because we've all been through that, right? But that's what I'm saying. Here's my barometer. At the end of the day, when it's time for me to leave this earth, and I've said this before, when I get to my Lord and Savior, I want Him to say, "Well done. What did you do? What did you do with the gifts I've given you?" So I know sometimes, we be wanting to do that. We wanting to let her fall. But where does that get you?
Getting the satisfaction of being like, you know what? I wasn't disrespected.
But does that pray for forgiveness? You good. Ask the Lord and Savior for forgiveness, because He will forgive murderers before He forgives those who take their lives.
True, but why do you even? But do you have to get to that point though?
Well, I'm gonna be asking the Lord for forgiveness for a lot of things,
and we all are. We all are.
I still ask Him for forgiveness now.
I know, and we do.
Because I'm not perfect.
None of us are, but
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? What example are we setting for us
by letting that lady fall down the stairs?
And I know that's a real Martin and Malcolm conversation.
It is.
I get it, but that's why that conversation exists.
I feel way about that.
Why how I am the way I am, because we grew up on Malcolm.
I know, and I don't know if I grew up on either one. I see both sides.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know the humanist side where it's like, let her fall. But then I think about integrity in some situations. Now there are some situations where if you got to defend yourself, you got to stand up for yourself, you got to fight.
Absolutely.
You have to. Yes, I believe that. But then there are other times when we do have a choice. And then I think about situations where we make a choice and who else is watching. Let's make that choice. And again, I go back to what is the end game? What are we all doing this for? What are we really fighting for? If we're fighting a big fight, but we continue to turn our eyes to the little battles, like those are the little battles that we fight almost on a daily. And if we just let them go, we lose those battles. All of us, we're going to lose the big fight. So that's why I say at some point, like, when do we strive to do better? We already know that we have to go above and beyond every single day as a Black people. Every single day. If we're not 110, the world looks at us like shit. They do. And so you let that lady fall, and I hate to say that you just become just another nigga.
Yeah.
And that's not right. But we got to do better, right?
Right. And as we get better, never mind. I was going to say,
as we get better, it will get better.
It won't.
Oh, because I was about to say that ain't going to happen.
That's the sad thing. I know that it won't.
Why?
It doesn't matter. And this is only by what I've been seeing lately. It doesn't matter how peaceful we remain, how positive we are. It's not getting better. I feel like when we think it's getting better, it feels like it's getting worse. I done seen people, there's a gentleman that I follow on TikTok, and he speaks out against white supremacy. And he said that forever he's been dealing with death threats, but he just feels as though white people are getting worse because they feel threatened. They have people, like y'all saw in the video, you have white nationalists going from door to door trying to get people to join because they feel as though white people are now the minority, and they are feeling like they're being threatened. They think for some reason this country is theirs. So it's like, it makes you wonder, are you getting better? I mean, like you said, we have a lot of white allies, but what are they doing? There are some who are fighting, but there are a lot who are afraid to fight. And the ones who do fight get their lives threatened. I seen a lady, this girl I'm cool with on TikTok, they killed her dog. They killed her dog in front of her children. They got her evicted from her house. There's not a lot of white people who are willing to fight like that because they're afraid.
It's like Black people. So then the question is, what do you do? Yes, it's bad out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. That's why I'm a firm believer we have to fight our own battles, meaning we can control what's directly around us, right? So if we all can control what's directly around us, then we start to bring it together. It's like cells. You see a single cell by itself with a little single cell organism, and that cell merges with another cell. And then that cell merges with another cell. And before you know it, we start to form an entity.
Right.
It might have to be like that. If David controls his world, Yendi controls her world, I control my world. We come together, now we got Community Coalition Show. I think about my children in these situations. I have to teach them something.
Right.
I also have to be a living example of what this is supposed to look like. If I don't do the things I'm supposed to do, what am I teaching them? What am I showing them? So sometimes, it's grim out here. It is grim. But we have to continue to do something. It may not be grand scale. We all out there, guns blazing, saving the world. But it might be right in front of us right now. That is also a form of change. That is also a form of doing something. That's action. And I know, and I get the white friend because they know they've been seeing it too. I have some white allies too, and I feel for them because on the bigger scale, when we talk about the government scale, the global scale, that's when we need them for real. That's when we need them to stand up and be like, nah, we ain't, nah. And that was part of last year when we saw those protests. I'm one believer. You start talking about like critical race theory and things like that. Mm-hmm. I don't think critical race theory, they're trying to ban it, is for us. I don't. I think it's for them.
It is for them because they're embarrassed.
Right.
Yep. But
they want you to know the truth.
They don't. Like when they're trying to get rid of Black History Month because they say that it makes their kids feel like they're not great.
Exactly. They're not banning it because they don't want to teach us. They're already not going to teach us. We know that.
They don't teach us about it really much anyway.
But think about this. This sprung up last year when there was a lot of white allies, a lot of white people protesting alongside. A lot of white kids started asking questions. Why, mommy, daddy, why are we doing this? They're trying to censor them. They don't want those young allies springing up because they're the ones that are going to start kicking that ass for real.
Right. Because hate is taught.
It's taught. It's generational. It's passed down. Right. So that's the next uprising. Mm-hmm. They found ways. They got systems to keep us at bay right now. They're doing a good job of that. Right. They don't want them young white kids uprising. They don't want them asking questions. They don't want them to feel embarrassed in talking about this stuff because they don't want their kids coming back and asking mommy and daddy, why are they doing this? That's what it is. Them kids start rebelling. Now them kids start going out there, and those are the next future politicians and stuff like that. Yeah. That's why they're trying to cut this stuff off. Unfortunately, Black people are already in check. Right. For a number of reasons that's been happening. Mm-hmm. It's them.
Oh, yeah. Right. It's because, like, I was going to say, like, if I do 99 amazing things, but I mess up once, which one's going to be in the news?
Yeah.
They're messed up.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They already got systems in place. They don't have systems in place to keep the white kids down.
And that's extremely tough.
But yeah, it is. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, we control what we control, right? Right. We're inching along. So here's what's happening. We were inching along, and they was starting to think, wait, it's like the Matrix. I was talking about this on the last show, coming out the Matrix. Right. We start pulling them too now. Mm-hmm. Not only were we pulling the Black kids, we pulling our own kids. Hey, go get him over there too. Right. My Indian friends, I can tell you right, right. I've seen them take slack. We fought for each other. Right. They fought for me and I fought for them. But there is an impact when they were fighting for me too, though. Mm-hmm. There was. And unfortunately, some of them have bigger voices than some of us right now. They got access to the resources. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying we got to give them a pass. I'm not saying all that, but I'm saying that is strategy. If we want to keep it rest, we might want to be think about this a little bit more. Right. That's why when I see the things about critical race theory and trying to ban it in schools and stuff, I'm like, yeah, it's not for the Black kids, for the white kids. I believe that. So
absolutely. Yeah, I definitely feel that way.
Yeah. So I know. I'm gonna get slack for this. I know I'm gonna get killed for this. I know, y'all. Because I'm gonna look like a sellout. I already know.
I mean, I don't think he makes you a sellout.
I don't think so either. But I think that's part of our programming too, as Black people.
I probably look like a white hater because I was speaking against it.
But that's part of the problem.
I'm not really speaking against it. I feel like if you have white friends, you shouldn't have to separate them from the. I know my white friends ain't bad.
I'm not saying
because some of them think it's okay to be dropping that N-word.
Some of them are.
Well, some of them are. A lot of them are. I'm not saying you got to separate them. I'm just saying, like, I just want people to, kind of like think about it for a second.
I mean, I kind of get it because it's like with all the negativity that you see with white people in the media, you gotta remember, like, don't slice your white friends' faces because they ain't do it. Ooh, I do be telling them, like, your people is really testing me.
Right. But also, if I'm getting beat up, help me.
Yeah.
Help me.
If the police are beating my ass, I need you to white people that thing and say, hey, you should like. No, I actually sometimes I see some stuff and I'm like, I need you guys to go a little further. Like I might need you to step in because this person might die.
Yeah.
If they are getting beat up by the police already, or if they're getting harassed.
I think that's a good charge. Yeah.
Right. Because if that happens, we say not only do you save a life, but that's not only do you save a life, but you're able to teach this part, or you're able to prevent something terrible from happening.
Yeah. We can do, like I said, sometimes they have resources,
right?
Access, communication lines, influence, things like that. Yes. Do more. You need to do more. We all need to, but for real, that's what I'm saying. Like some people can get to certain doors that other people can't.
Right. Some people have keys that we don't.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We need to attack this problem from all angles.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Planet dead.
We need all them rings,
right?
Even a little heart joint. We need the heart joint too.
Oh, the heart one is the most important.
It was, but on the show it wasn't. Though they used to make my man seem like the little stepchild on the show.
Which one was hard?
Matei, yeah.
Like it was
Moki, or that's it, Matei. I don't know. Yeah, it was one of them.
It was something with an N.
He was Earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Agriculture, you know?
Yeah. Don't, because I just saw this. I saw something on YouTube with Captain Planet the other day.
Did you see the Don Cheadle thing?
I've seen the Don Cheadle thing. We're not gonna go there. I'm gonna turn you into a tree. Have you seen the Don Cheadle? Funny or Don Cheadle? Okay, side note. It's like a series of videos he did where he's Captain Planet.
Right.
And let's just say he
Captain Planet things.
He's got Captain Planet everything on. It's Don Cheadle. And he gets tired of people.
Who actually plays the guy.
And he starts turning people into trees. And he's not nice about it. He cussing people out and everything. Like Don Cheadle, he's in that joint shooting people and they turn into trees. So he's like turning people into trees. It's the worst thing ever. It is hilarious.
But also think about it.
TikTok, Instagram,
YouTube.
It's go to Funny or Die. Yeah. It's them series they used to do. Don Cheadle. It's like 5 of them joints. Don Cheadle turning people into trees.
Why would you litter? There's a trash can right there.
People are lazy.
Now you're a tree.
Yeah,
now you're a tree.
Now you're a tree.
Now you can't. Now
he made he made everybody a tree. Okay, yeah. So
now you gotta eat shit. like that.
Just watch the Funny or Die Captain Planet joint. It's hilarious. Like he got the whole suit on. He got face paint. He looked like Captain Planet. It's crazy.
Captain Planet face.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to have that conversation.
It's important. No, but it's important to do because I think it's especially important to do because they need to understand that, hey, we understand that not all of you guys are terrible, but also understand we're not all terrible.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important part.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
But why? Is it because they're sensitive?
No, I'm not having this conversation for white people. I'm having this conversation for Black people.
Right. But I was just going off of what David said.
Well, I'm saying that because I'm especially saying that because like I said, I tried to help somebody and they gave me a dirty look. Do you think if that happened again and it was the same person, or it was a different person, that would help?
And that's
it would have left her there.
Right. And then I look terrible because, oh, why didn't you help her? Oh, I've tried to help people in the past and it didn't work out for me.
But you gotta keep trying. Gotta keep trying.
That's why I don't hand white people back their purses.
Wow.
Because they always be looking at me like, first of all, I'm not stealing from your purse.
No, okay. For somebody who has had to do CPR on people, for someone who has literally had to put their hands on people to help them, you have to keep trying. I've had people, I've gone to help. I told you that story. I went to help this lady. She passed out outside the grocery store. I help you. She said, no, I don't want your nigger help. If I stopped helping people because of that one lady, I think about other people who may have died. So my mentality is not for her. It's in spite of her. I have to do it because of that. Because I already know how they feel. I know how the evil ones feel. I know that. That's already on the table.
Right.
But I've also helped people and they come back and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't, I felt my own people who had to see me like that. I've had my own people look at me like a thug. I've had my own people follow me around too. Listen, we're going to talk about that too.
Don't go back to that story.
Let's talk about that too. So that's my thing. So my thing is this, with this whole conversation, right? If you have good people around you, no matter their color, let them be good people around you then. That's all. You might encounter an evil person. It's likely. It is. We know that. But the people around you that are in your life that can help you, they there. Know that. Ooh. Don't just dismiss people because of they race.
And also
right now.
Go ahead.
You ever notice that with what you're saying about, be a good person, why is it that we are always expected to take the high road? Why we gotta go high when they go low? Why can't we just go low once?
Because if you go low once, you may not be able to go anywhere again.
Let's just all go low.
I mean, and my thing is, if it were advantageous for us, then yeah, but what's the outcome?
I mean, it's like it's always expected. Because I always hear people say this, and I'm just putting it out there. Like, I'm not trying to start no fights. I'm just putting it out there. It's always expected for us to turn the cheek. Like, we get treated like crap. We got to do better. We got to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Like, for years, we've been treated like shit, but we still stay positive. Still treat people good. I mean, the Black community, let's be real. Everybody wants to be a part of our community. Everybody wants to be Black. I don't even care. Somebody can tell me it's wrong. You can fight me on it.
You're right.
Everybody wants to be Black.
Yeah.
But yet we are, and we still, even to this day, with being treated like crap, look at the discussion that we're having. To this day, like, we are always expected to be positive and take the high road.
But that's why I'm not having this conversation. Why? I'm not having this conversation towards white people.
I know that, but I'm just saying, why in general? Like, why do we have to?
No, because of this.
Let me answer your question, or let me give you my answer.
Okay.
If I punch a white dude in the face and he gets hurt, I'm vilified. If he punches me in the face, he won't be vilified. Why? That shouldn't be okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be okay. But I'm going to tell you what, this is why I don't talk to white people on this show. I choose to have conversations to empower and embetter my own community. Because if I empower and embetter my own community, we begin to come together. Absolutely. That's where our strength is going to come from, together. Mm-hmm. We can't do anything separated. We can't. We're seeing this is what's happening now. That's why by design, the systems are designed to keep us separated. Because when we begin to come together, that's when we become powerful. Mm-hmm. That is when we're going to invoke change. If we think about it, for example, let's say we all put our money in the right places. Let's say we all started supporting Black businesses to get together. Now we got Tulsa, Oklahoma. We got Black Wall Street, stuff like that. That's where the power comes in.
We'll be thriving and surviving.
So I look at it like the small steps. We got to crawl before we can walk. Right. We have to do better as a people for ourselves, not for them, which means we got to start treating each other better.
Absolutely.
We got to stop shooting and killing. We got to stop doing all that stuff. We got to stop the negative stuff towards ourselves. I ain't even talking about them yet. Us first. Part of this is us first. You got allies, you got people around you. That's part of the fold. That's us first. Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, they gonna keep doing what they do. If we build up, I mean, I know this is gonna sound real garbage. I know. But if we build up our nation figuratively, literally, right? Figuratively, we start putting our money together. Now, when some bullshit happens, we control. Again, Black people, largest consumers in this country, right?
Right.
So imagine if we all put our money together and say, you know what? We ain't spending over there no more. Let's say, for example, I don't know, pick a company, Walmart. Let's say every Black person stopped shopping at Walmart because they did some bull.
Jesus Christ.
Peace, Walmart.
Walmart's going at it.
The beauty industry too. I remember
that is the power. So everything I want to talk about is about how do we do this? How do we do this? That's what I want. That's what to me, that's what part of this is. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that whole issue with them. They crazy, they hate us. We know that over there. But we don't talk enough about doing this, coming together over here. That's what I'm talking about.
So what you're saying is, as a Black community, in order for us to grow, we need to heal within first.
Yes, that's part of it. Yes,
absolutely.
That is a big part of it. And I'm not saying we don't have to like dismiss or acknowledge or forget. No, we acknowledge everything that's happened, but we take them lessons and we got to keep going forward with it though. I can't get caught up on what you did to me 2 weeks ago. I can't. I don't have time for that. I know what you did. I remember though. I see you. But if I dwell on that, what happens 5 years from now? I'm still dwelling on it. I ain't do nothing. I ain't get no better. I ain't move. I ain't progress. So I have to remember what you did. I acknowledge what you did. I do. I see you. But at some point, I got to keep it. I'm going to take what happened, though. I'm going to take that. I'm going to use it. I'm not saying I got to be a punk. I'm not saying I'm not going to defend myself. Because if you come at me sideways, I'm still going to defend myself. And I'm going to learn from that, too. Right. So I'm going to still give you the pow. I'm still going to bop you over the head. I'm going to take them lessons and keep it pushing, though. Right. But that's what we got to do together. That's what I'm saying. So how do we got to keep stepping forward. We got to keep stepping forward as a people.
Absolutely.
I believe, I'm sorry to say this, but I believe a lot of times we destroy ourselves. Yeah. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We put our foot in our mouth. We be doing stuff to each other. And we make it, what happens is we make it easy for them to continue to destroy us.
Right. To dismiss everything that we're trying to do.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes some of this stuff ain't that hard. I hate to say this, but they little plans and they schemes and they systems wouldn't be hard to break. Yeah. It wouldn't be hard to break if we could come together and do it. Right. But that's where I'm at. So yeah, that's everything. That's what I'm trying to get to. You know, like I was just saying on Speakeasy Show, we were just talking about this with Ryan. You know, it's like I was just telling him with social media, for example. What if we all put our energy and focus on the people on social media, the topics on social media that were actually trying to make us better? What if we put our time? That's why I was just telling them, like, what if we stop clicking on the negative BS stuff within our own culture? Right. Stop liking the twerk videos.
Didn't we just talk about this too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Stop liking those. That's what's getting the bump. That's what's getting the play. That's what our kids are seeing. Stop liking the negative stuff. And if we all,
the other stuff gets shadow banned.
And and that's the problem too. So we got to force that. We got to make it cool. Because I promise you, if we made it cool and it was profitable, do you think Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and stuff, they're not going to dismiss it? They're going to try to get that money off of us too. But we have to make it popular first.
Right. They're going to try to throw some back and be like, hey, I see what you're doing over there. Come over here and do that.
You know, that's what they would do if we all start.
We're just asking about, so Black people should have a social media. Somebody was like, we did. It was Black Planet. It was only, y'all went to MySpace.
Yeah.
But it was only dance. I mean, it was only like dating and stuff too. But that's the thing.
It was like just like
it was community, but again, what did we make popular? What did we make popular? I say this all the time. If we put our We don't dictate our own culture. David, who owns the record companies?
White
Jews.
Who owns the music industry, and who owns the business? Who owns the movie industry?
White people.
Who owns the fashion businesses that we buy?
White people.
We don't control our culture. We think we do. We don't. We'll go buy a Gucci belt. Gucci support us?
Nah.
That's my problem.
That ain't black owned.
That's my problem.
Do y'all remember Star from like Star and Buckwild? Y'all probably don't because they're from New Jersey. He said we should have put a patent on blackness. We'd be rich.
Wait,
Star?
Yeah, he used to be on this radio station, the Star and Buckwild morning show.
I know Star.
Yeah, he used to say back in the day, like we should have put a patent on blackness. We'd be rich.
That's my thing. But that's what I'm saying. So like we expect them to change our culture. No. The algorithms, we talk about this all the time, y'all. The algorithms are designed to not promote the things we're doing right now.
Right.
By computer design. We have to change that.
Right.
We expect them to want to change it. They making billions of dollars off of us, laughing at us for real. Mm-hmm. Until we come together again, and decide to say, no, we're not doing this no more. Like I said, like I always say, I think I say this every show. If we all said, nah, we out. We all got on planes and went back to Africa. For example, I'm just picking the one place that probably, be cool right now. They are on the next plane to come get us.
Nah, they're on the next plane to be like, hey, what y'all going over here?
That's what I'm saying.
Would it be cool if
they would not let us be because they need us.
Look,
let me get a
like they would. They probably sell the tickets out to go to Africa. They would flock to where we going. Look at the you see this black designer, like I can't remember what it's called, but it's the bags with the T on there, right? And I think in the middle of the pandemic, these bags became really popular. This was like right around George Floyd. Everybody wants to support black businesses. So everybody started buying this guy's bags. Now you can't get his bags anywhere. And it's a black designer. I'll be trying to buy it. His bags are like so cheap. White people have definitely taken a lot of his stock up. Just like the Black History Museum. I cannot get to that museum. Line be crazy long with white people. Like, can you please just let us go first?
No, because
they don't want to learn our history anymore. Get out.
No, because they're going to profit. They're going to make money off of it. They need to see what's going on because they need to make money off of it.
Right. And they're going for the selfies.
I just really want to look at it.
Hey, that's why you see what's hot in the streets right now, guys.
Hey, let's ask this guy.
And then what they do, this like I'm pretty sure the bag designer, I would bet money they probably bought him out.
They did. I don't know if they bought him out. I know he just got partnered with he did a thing with Uggs.
Of course, because what happened with what they say, hey dog, we're gonna give you this money, we're gonna give you this bag if you come work with us. And what do most black people do who've never seen money before? That's the hard part.
That bag.
They take the bag. Because what are you supposed to do? You ain't never had money before. This can change your whole generations of family.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes
and they know that. Bag. They know that. Right. That's why they throw the bag at you. That's why they throw the bag. So I can't fault the man. But then what happens is, gotcha. Now we own this now. We're going to do what we want now. Now we control this. Mm-hmm. It's the cycle. But that's the problem. Because if we had our own resources and we could come together and say, you know what? Now we got you, dog. You don't need to go partner with them. We're going to sell you out. We sell you out. Mm. Now you don't need to go to them. They offer you a bag. You'd be like, I'm making 10 more than that. What do you mean? I'm making 10 times more than that. That's why I say, I think that is the ultimate black battle. That's why, let's go back to Black Wall Street. Let's go back to Tulsa, Oklahoma. They were thriving so much. Think about how crazy this is. I don't think they were thriving so much The evil white people coordinated efforts with the military to bomb and destroy this city. And it wasn't the only one. There was a bunch of others too.
Yeah.
They did communities in Philly and everything.
Oh, don't even get me started.
So think about how sinister this is. You're doing so well on your own that we will just come wipe you off the face of the earth. If that doesn't show us anything right there, that is more the reason why we need to go get our own. That is more the reason why we got to push back. That's how we push back on them. Yeah. They want everything in this world to be controlled by money, right? So if we have our own, we don't need you. Hit them in the pockets. So yeah, you go ahead and push that. You can not let that lady fall down the stairs. You can let her fall. Nah, you know what hurts more? When you got your own. That's when it really stings.
You on stairs?
Stairs. I know. I didn't turn that lady into. David said she tripped. I didn't had her fall down the stairs. I done had her like she about to have a heart attack, all kinds of stuff. Like,
y'all don't understand how often I go back to that, and I'm like, I should have let that lady fall.
Yo,
just let that lady fall.
Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. No, I'm gonna talk about it.
Let's go.
I'm saying like it's like the Asian community. Like I love Koreans, love them. But I remember when I was in Ohio and I went to this Korean barbecue place, and I mean, my friends spend so much money at this place. This is the lady's best customer, like, and he be tipping her big money. But every time we go there, she's always rude to us. But she stay kissing the white people's ass every time. And they only be tipping her like $5. My friend be tipping her like $80 every time we go there. And I'm just like, why do you keep supporting this lady's business? Because she's so rude. But he was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, it's just one person. But I'm showing her that we're better than that. I don't think I could support her anymore though. She made me mad.
She's tipping for the community.
Yeah, yeah, they do it. It's up. We do it too. I've seen black people do it.
Yeah.
Whew.
I've done it.
See, yeah.
It's not cool.
I seen them do it to us too. Yeah. I tell this story. I walked in the store with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
Treating me like shit. Came the next day with a suit. They was offering me everything. Same people, same situation, same store. Like, it does. It sucks. I don't know.
I didn't treat you like that in the hair store.
Yeah. Follow you around. We treat you. So it's like, why we continue to do business with them? That's the thing. That's why we, again, I sound like a broken record. But if we had our own, imagine.
Wow. Fun fact. The beauty industry actually does not have their own. There's a Black community. I forgot the name of this organization, but it's a Black organization that encourages Black women to become, or Black men to become beauty and supply owners. And I mean, they walk you through the whole process. They get you a loan. They'll hook you up with some vendors that you can purchase the supplies from and everything, because the Koreans have the hair and the beauty and supply industry on lock that they refuse to even sell to Black beauty and supply owners. They even have their white suppliers treat us the same way, or they triple the price for the item so that we can afford to buy them. And then the Korean banks, like, they'll only give loans to Koreans, the same with the white banks, but they will not give loans to Black beauty and supply owners. Crazy.
See, so why we continue to support them? That's why. What's the name of this program? Let's go. Look, we need to big them up.
Right. I need to find it, because I remember when I did my research for my marketing plan that I found out about them. I definitely need to find the name of that group. But yeah, I didn't even know that they existed. I actually didn't even know that. Like, if you look, there's a Black, damn it, what the hell is it called? I can say Chamber of Commerce, but there's a directory in the Lehigh Valley where I live. They actually have a list of Black beauty and supplies that you can go to and support. I didn't even know that all of these beauty and supplies existed.
They're not going to promote it. They definitely ain't going to sell to us. They definitely not trying to promote it. And I probably put money, this sounds like conspiracy, Kenny, but I probably put money to say that there's probably a financial effort behind it to keep us down too.
Mm-hmm. There is.
Oh, absolutely.
To purposely not support us, to purposely not advertise and let people know, because they try to get that bread, and they're going, again, that's all they about. So they don't care about us.
And because to be honest with you, not to go back and forth to the beauty industry, but you would be surprised how much money Black people, and they say that African American women are their number one cash cow, because we invest more money in ourselves than white women do.
Yes, especially when it comes to those things.
Exotic, but we invest more money than any other race. So you think about it, like I'm just throwing a number out here. Let's say the beauty industry was like busting out $92 billion of that profit that they have. That's us.
Yep.
That is us. Yeah.
So again,
if we took all of that money out of there and focused in on other things and supported more Black-owned beauty and supplies and nail salons and all of that, they would be broke.
Exactly.
Because white women don't spend that money like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So imagine, like, why is it that we are not the experts in the things that we need? Why are we not the go-to? Why are we not the experts in the beauty industry?
Oh, I know.
We're the biggest consumers, but we don't
know the answer.
Well, what I mean? I'm gonna tell you why.
We know why.
Stop supporting Black hair salons. No. They don't want to wash our hair no more. They want you to come with your hair done.
Right. No, I'm not saying that. That's
that's part of it, but also
that's part of it.
I would say because once we walk into a spot where, like, what's the first thing out of your mouth, or when you're paying? Hey, yo, you got that discount?
But I don't think that's everywhere though.
Yeah, but that's not. I can only speak for just from. Some of us don't even want to go to school and get the skill to learn to do those things because it'll take too long. Like if you see a lot of these, I'm going back. I can only speak on one part of this, and I'm just gonna go in the beauty industry here.
Yeah.
The nail techs, they don't want to go to school. They rather learn on YouTube. But you can't open a salon unless you actually have a license.
So far-fetched. I know this is gonna sound a little crazy. Why is that not accessible in HBCUs? Why is that not an accredited career?
Come on, Howard.
We're talking about, I mean, I could probably pull up a number. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry probably. You know?
Right.
So why are we not promoting this as an opportunity for us?
Because I feel like they look at it as it's not a real career, which is crazy because it is. It's the same thing with grooming.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen so many. When I started grooming, and that was like 16 years ago, I never knew there were so many Black dog groomers out there like there are now, because they don't get the support. Nobody really puts them out there.
And herein lies, again, go back to the problem. We are depending on other industries for our goods, our services. But here we are with the opportunity to go get it ourselves as a people.
Right.
Cut the middleman out.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we not jumping at the chance to say, you know what, every school, we can teach you how to do this. Why? Oh God, I'm about to say this too. Why does our academia continue to follow the same academia as other places that suppress us? I.e., why are Black colleges trying to act like the white colleges?
Because again, they don't think these are real careers.
Ooh, hold on. Because, and I apologize for that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
What?
Hold on. But what I mean to say is, because, oh dang, I had it. Oh wait, no.
Get it out, David. Get it out.
I'm so sorry. It's because they don't want to They don't. If they give that to us, then we won't go to their colleges.
No, but I'm saying
their colleges though.
No, the hell with their colleges. That's the problem. Why are we trying to run the race with them? Our race is with us. That's our fight. That's why I keep saying, like, close it off. Who cares what you do over there? Black people need to be focused on what we're doing over here. We know our fight is different. We know we do different things, right? Like I said, we spending billions of dollars on beauty industry. We need to be running that industry. So why isn't it that the people around us saying, hey, that's our lane to go get it. That's one of our lanes to go get it. Let's promote that lane. Let's make sure our kids know how to do that. That's our lane then. Okay, what happens in other cultures? For example, other cultures have certain businesses and industries on lock. Right. For example, and I'm not trying to be racist. I'm going to just tell you what it is. In the DMV area, if you go to a parking garage, and the parking garage industry in this area is pretty much owned by East Africa.
I was just going to say that.
East Africa got that on lock right now. Cool. That's what's up. Go to a carryout. Who got the carryout industry on lock? Asians. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
What do we have on lock?
Entertainment.
No, they own that too. They don't. We play in it. They own it. What do we own that we can say we got that industry on lock? I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing. We don't own shit. We consume in it. We buy it. We play in it, but we don't own it. That's the problem. That's why I keep saying, what are we doing?
Right.
That's where I'm going. Why is it that not our culture goes and says, hey, there's a future in beauty. There's a future in the beauty industry. Let's learn about it over here at this institution. Like, why are we doing this stuff? There are things that we could probably control, we could have on lock. Beauty is one of them. That's a slam dunk right there for us. You mean to tell me somebody else could tell a black person about hair right now?
Right. Oh, I just pulled it up here.
Okay, thank you. Let's big them up.
Hold on. Well, first of all, in 2017, Black women alone spent $54 million on ethnic hair care products out of the $63 million that the industry raised on hair care products.
I still think that's low.
$152 million on fragrances alone.
That's low. No, that's low.
You think that was in 2017 though?
I think that's low.
Times have changed though. Yeah, but you're spending more than white people do.
I think those numbers are low.
Well, that was in 2017. So like they had predicted that we would spend 9 times more by 2025.
Hopefully we don't.
They didn't have any recent numbers. I did this last year. So I'm pretty sure it's changed. I'm trying to find the name. Like there's like if they said there's 9,000 beauty and supplies in the United States. 3,000 of them are Black owned.
3,000 out of how many?
9,000.
Okay, it's third. Let's go. I found some. That's why I love numbers. The global beauty industry market is valued at $511 billion globally. 511 billion. And this is from capitalinsider.com.
Now, that's interesting because on Forbes, they say it was 532 billion.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, yeah, so I think the numbers are going to vary. But just to get an average, just to get numbers, this numbers we talking about here. Let's just say 500 billion. Okay, let's just lowball it and say 500 billion. That's enough to change how we need to be going after that.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's enough for, if I went to school, 511 billion, and I can get some kids in that, and they want to learn about that. Let me at least offer a major.
Right.
Leave 101 something. I'm gonna give you something. Right. I'm sorry.
Buy a whole university, and
you gonna tell me like that's what I'm saying. We have stuff. I mean, let's keep it a real 100. If let's say basketball.
Okay.
Let's say all the black basketball players say, "Hey, y'all, we want to start our own league over here." What's the NBA gonna do? But fold. They would fold.
Yeah, they would.
If every black basketball player, which I think makes up I think it's like at least 70-something% of the NBA,
right?
All the superstars, all the money that's in there, they say we want to form our own league over here. Good luck.
I found the organization.
Bet. What is it? Yes.
It's just Black Owned Beauty and Supply Association.
Okay. Shout outs.
Right. Is the premier national organization that provides African Americans the platform to demonstrate competitive leadership in the $9 billion Black hair care and cosmetic industry nationwide and internationally.
So we need to check them out. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
What we do is help Black-owned beauty supply stores get open.
Right there.
That's amazing.
Why are we not funding them? Why are we not putting resources into them? That's what we need to be getting money at. Places like that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, thank you for that.
And also, there's another one, the Beauty and Supply Institute. So, that's another one to check out. It was organized and founded by Devin Robinson, and it's a consultant. He's a former consultant, business and economic professor.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
He helped open up 100+ Black-owned beauty and supply stores with his program.
That's what's up. What's their names again? We're gonna follow on social media right now. See, that's one thing we can do. We're gonna support them. What's the first one?
The first one is, hold on, I'm gonna go back. Black-owned beauty supply association. I'm not sure if you can find their social media. I see they had a Facebook.
Okay.
I'll get them there.
Oh, yeah, I'll find them there then.
Yep.
And then I don't know with the second one. I don't know. I just know it says Devin's Beauty Supply Institute, but doesn't really say the name of it.
How you spell Devin? Let's want to get it right.
Oh, she did not look.
Stop.
You know we're on air.
How you spell Devin?
We're recording, right?
No. That wasn't it. Wasn't it. It was this, when they catch somebody mid-talking and they were like, this Obama sister does not look good anymore. And it was just like, you got on a bad day.
I know. I get all the time. Your face be
like how you be doing to me when I be on Facebook.
I've definitely been caught in way too many like mid-talk.
I think it's called the Beauty Supply Lending Group. Oh, there it is. No, that's not what I was thinking of. That's an SBA loan.
Okay.
But no. It's a Beauty and Supply Lending Group. I got real hyped for a second because I saw something that I thought I knew, and I was like, "Oh my god, no, that's wrong." But yeah, it's the Beauty Supply Lending Group. Y'all don't come for me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We figuring it out. But okay, so now y'all heard it. So we're gonna try to support them. Many people eyes on them. However we can find them. That's what we need to do. Right. So I know we continue this conversation. This is gonna be one of the ongoing things. Y'all know. Yep. Let's change it up. Okay. First, do we have do we have a Bob and Karen of the week?
Do
we
Bob and Karen
one or two?
We
got a good one.
Yes. All right. We're gonna start with the most outrageous one. And when I say outrageous, okay. So there was a Fox News anchor that will be unnamed, but when you say Fox News, you immediately think of this person.
Mm-hmm.
And this was hilarious to me because it was so dumb. Like,
Okay, what happened?
Bro got okay. So apparently they're changing so M&M's. They're they are changing their mascot's appearance a little bit, and they gave the brown M&M, who I would like to think is female.
Okay.
She is female.
Okay. They gave her shorter high heels. And this man went on national television and said, "This is what they're doing to our mascots." And he said, now they're not going to be appealing. Sir, and I have one question. I have saved it for this episode.
All right.
Sir, do you want to fuck Candy?
I mean, they do have people with fetishes out there, so.
No, and I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not trying to shame that. I'm saying you shouldn't be this mad about this.
Well, I think when it comes down to, especially when we start going to talk about like the evil whites, power, dominance over people,
right?
I think these are starting to be like, for them, the representation that times are changing. You know, like you don't. Okay, we know sometimes powerful people like the evil whites.
Mm-hmm.
When women start changing it up, they get mad. When women aren't eye candy for them anymore, they're not just pieces to look at. They get mad. They don't like it because that shows independence. When I watched that, that's what the vibe I kind of got. You know, like we do not just like, even though it's a piece of candy,
right?
That's how he was acting. He was acting as if like
that should be mine.
Yeah, like, or I should be able to tell you what to do. Mm-hmm. That's why women in general were treated so they still get treated bad.
Absolutely.
Because men say, nah, we dominate over you. We tell you how to look. We tell you how to dress. We tell you what to do. And when women started pushing back, that was issues.
Yep.
So I think the candy represented that independence, that independent power and things like that. Like, think about a heel. Nothing else when the look really changed. It was the heels.
You forgot about the green M&M too, because she was considered too sexy.
Too sexy, right? Why? That's why. Look at old men. What they do to their women, they cover them up for too long. When they start showing a little bit of leg, problem.
Right.
So think about how deeply rooted these beliefs and thinking are to the M&Ms, though. That's sick.
It is.
That's sick. So I imagine these men, I'm like, you think about this with the M&M, what are you doing with your wives? I hope they okay.
Not only that.
Is your wife okay?
Blink twice.
Are you even able to get a wife?
Nah, these evil dudes, they got wives because they got money, they got power. Nah, I guarantee they married. They got wives. Yeah, they got wives. But again, like, that's what I said. I hope they okay. Right. I don't mean you bad about relationships and stuff, but
yeah.
Let's say if you saying about a candy, what you doing with a human being? So sounds painful. It sounds sick. Sounds sick. It's not 1850 anymore.
It's not. It is not.
All right.
Oh, and since you brought that up, might not be for this episode actually. Okay. It's a bigger conversation that we'll have. Let's see. In where was it? I think it was somewhere in Alabama. there were white supremacists going door to door, like some salesmen, acting if they wanted to be white supremacists.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, that shouldn't surprise. That's desperate measures, y'all. They gotta go recruit they racists now. Recruit a racist. It wasn't. I mean, like if you look on like social media back channels and stuff, pages. Yeah.
I was gonna say that was the one I was talking about. I saw the other video that the girl posted, and she said it was because they feel like white people are becoming the minority, so they need to recruit.
Which by numbers they are. They are in this country.
This hatred.
Yeah. Think about traditional methods aren't working anymore. Our kids are tuning us out. That's why they try to get rid of it.
No, but I'm just like, I'm trying to imagine.
Door knocking like a politician. God.
I'm trying to imagine like
straight Mormons when they came to that door.
I'm trying to imagine like what their pitch would be.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's direct. I promise you it's
the flyer. It was talking about join the white nationalists today.
Yeah.
Join the brotherhood. Fight with us so we are no longer the minority.
Yeah, they don't beat around the bush when it comes to their racism. When it comes to their evil, they don't hide it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably direct. And they know exactly what neighborhoods to go to. They know exactly who to talk to. They know. They good at that.
Yeah.
We had that, not where I live, but it's like the town out here called Montgomeryville.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that out here. The KKK were trying to recruit people to join, putting up flyers, spray painting their little symbols everywhere.
Oh, that sounds like a gang. Oh, they tagging. That sounds like a gang. They recruiting and stuff.
It didn't work out for them.
They are a gang.
It is. It's a terrorist group. It's a terrorist group. What the terrorist group do? They recruit. You gotta get the numbers up. Propaganda. We're gonna spread what we want you to believe. We're gonna spin all of that. These are tactics 101.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They so does it, like I said, for every push there's gonna be resistance. We know they out there and they're not going away. Last couple of years, our orange friend empowered them. They're coming back with a vengeance now. Yeah. Sick. All right. I know we gotta keep it moving because I know we're getting late. Do you have any more?
Right. Yeah.
Let's do one more.
We had a Bob that that threw a smoothie at a team that was working at the smoothie spot.
Yeah. Saw that.
Yeesh.
Saw that. No, so I saw the story. So apparently, was it Smoothie King, one of the smoothie spots?
Oh, don't do Smoothie King like that.
No, it wasn't their fault. So apparently
it's crazy.
Yeah. Asked for a peanut butter smoothie or something, or no peanut butter, but he didn't say it was allergy. So there's different policies for that. Apparently, there's different policies for how you handle that as a store. Mm-hmm. They did what they were supposed to do. They did everything correct. Mm-hmm. Apparently, it's for his kid. Kid had an allergic reaction, had a reaction to it. So he comes back in the store. They recording him going off, calling these kids stupid bees and stuff like that. Grown man. So one of the girls, she confronted him. She didn't do anything. She didn't hit him. She didn't lash him behind the counter. Right. He threw the smoothie at her. Mm. Then he tried to go back in the back of the store. Like he was going to go after them. There's a bunch of girls. It's a bunch of young girls, like, teenagers, maybe late teens. This grown man. Sick. These people sick out here, y'all.
First of all, that's not a good look. Second off,
well, apparently he got fired and everything, over a smoothie. Over a smoothie.
You're gonna catch the right one.
But that's what I'm saying. But that goes to show again. that's a man going after a group of young girls. Mm. That's how these evil people think. Right. It's not like, that's what I say. Sometimes even with them, when it comes to money, they don't care. They'll do their own dirty. They'll eat their own kids for money. When it comes to women, they'll degrade a woman. They don't care if it's a white woman. They'll get her too. She'll get it too. Right. White men are supposed to be the dominant ones in their eyes, above all.
Let that have been Bridgewater, and she come up in there in Bridgewater on a Friday night. Big Ash, Little Ash, and Christina would have threw hands.
But I promise he wouldn't have done it then.
That's what I'm saying.
But he wouldn't have done it then though. That's the thing. They know. They pick and choose. When they want to lash out. If it was three of them in there, he'd have got his head bust.
Right. Remember Karen in the Apple store that was screaming about she was trying to get a part?
And yep, so they know better. That's why he did. And that's, to me, that's what's more sick. That's what's more calculating. Because it's not that you overly like nasty and right. No, you pick and choose when, because that means you know when to be dominant over people. You know when to try to flex your muscles and exert your power over people. That's calculated. That's sick. And it was a man trying to do this to women. I guarantee if it was a dude in there, he wouldn't have done it. Even if it was a teenage boy, he wouldn't have done it.
Right. Yeah, that actually happened to me when I was younger, working in a grooming salon, and it was a white guy, and he got really pissed off about one of the girls shaving his dog down. And see, he didn't know. He tried it. It was 2 Black girls and 2 Spanish girls. That was the last time, and 1 Japanese chick. That was the last time he ever tried to jump over a counter.
Yep.
He tried to jump over a counter.
Yeah, he called the one groomer a bitch. He tried to jump over the counter, and we all went after him. That was the last time.
With the dog grooming equipment too?
The one girl had scissors. Like, you real bold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could go in there and get.
And I'm sure somebody carrying a knife in there.
Yeah, go ahead and get your lineup real quick, dog. We got something for you.
The manager had to come and get us all off of him. He really tried it.
You're gonna get a lineup.
Yeah, you're gonna get this shaved, and then we're going. Like, I bet you got his back shaved on that one.
Right.
Because I feel so bad for people who work in retail. Because people really be trying it, especially in the pandemic. People are stressed out.
They treat people like dirt. Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah.
You gotta get it together, y'all. All right. Absolutely. All right. So let's keep it moving. So we got our new segment, our Tyrone Cole's Person of the Week. Okay. I started this last week. I just want to shout people out that are doing good things, that are doing positive stuff in the community. So I was actually shocked. I had a she wasn't a young girl. She was, about 30 or so. So
you have her name this time?
I didn't get her name because let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. I'm in drive-through line at Starbucks, right?
Yep. I remember the text.
Drive-through line. And so I'm playing my music. I'm in my own zone, whatever. And the car behind me, I seen the girl get out. So I thought she was getting something in her car. So, my windows are tinted the whole night. I got music playing. She starts walking towards my car. So I see her in my mirror, like, walking towards the car. So I'm like, what is she doing? So she comes to the window.
Right.
So I don't know what's happening. So I got to crack the window down. I'm like, reaching for something. This lady about to get it. Like, you don't run up on people like that.
Absolutely.
She was like, no. I just want to tell you, your tail lights out. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady.
Really? I mean, she could have honked and yelled it.
Something like I'm pretty sure. I mean, you approach a strange car, tinted windows. You can't see me. You can't really see me in the car.
Right.
Like,
I got a pat in the back.
You don't know who's in the car. You don't know what's happening. You don't run up on people like that. Like,
right.
But once she said that,
Black people.
Once she said that, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Because you know how that is. Like, Black man, I can't be out here riding there. Tail light, that's automatic pullover.
Mm-hmm.
So for her to risk her life,
right?
She risked it all for you.
She risked it all.
Mm-hmm.
I had to buy her coffee, dog. I had to do it. I had to pay it forward.
That's very generous.
I had to pay for it. I said, little shawty back there. Let me go ahead and get her too, dog. Let me go ahead and get a little shawty too.
Anything she get, put on that card.
I don't care what she got. I mean, luckily, her order wasn't too crazy. Because if it wasn't them group orders, I'd have been. Starbucks. You get group order. That drink was like $60, huh? Like
let me pay it forward.
3 drinks in a car, like 3 drinks, $75. No, but I mean, so again, that just shows that there are good people out here who genuinely, like care, and to do that, to go out, she got out the car. Like that alone. Like we talked about it before. I pull up with people like, hey, dog, hey, with the window down, but to get out.
Right.
To a black dude. Appreciate you, Slim. I don't know your name.
Never know their names.
I mean, well, for other reasons though. If I had to ask for a name, I felt like that would have looked like me trying to talk to her. True. Like I was trying to holler. And I ain't want to give her.
Hey, yo, what's your name?
Hey, Sade, what's your name? Like, I can't do that. I
got a friend.
My nigga David said, hey.
There you go.
But I mean,
throw a David out there.
My man D say, what's up? I can't even say that though. That don't sound right. So
give me a video. Are you single?
I got a homie real quick. Like, no, that sounds like anything I say at that point.
My homie trying to talk to you.
Anything I sound at that point sounds like a creep. And I don't know how that's going. I was just so taken back and grateful that she even did that. Mm-hmm. Like I was almost shed a tear. I was like, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Like you probably no, because I think about like I had a lot of errands to run that day. I would have never known. You don't never know when your tail lights out. So you get pulled over or somebody try to tell you, I appreciated that. So shout outs, I just again, little people doing little things. So I don't know if y'all got anybody y'all want to shout out?
Yeah. Black business, remember?
Black business, yes. Black business.
All right. And in this time I got the person's Instagram. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Instagram.
Let's go.
Okay. Black business of the week. It is called Lorenza James by L Dove. She is a fashion designer, plus size fashion designer from sizes 10 to 32. She does everything herself. Hit her up on the gram. Her Instagram is designer_LDove, ELLEDOVE. Good quality clothes too. Check her out.
The designer dot what? Designer
underscore L Dove. She got an Etsy shop and everything. She makes everything herself. I mean, she makes the patterns. Okay. She sews everything.
Okay.
She got skills.
I'm gonna find her. Okay. I just want to make sure we're gonna follow her.
Yep.
But shout outs. Yeah. So we kind of know black businesses, good people out here. Right. And on a positive note.
Speaking of black businesses.
Speaking of black businesses.
Go to ministature.org.
Oh yeah, they doing a little something over there.
Hold up.
Ministature doing a little something. Black men, black men need a community too.
Right. We got
what we got? Oil. We got beard oil. Look, we got candles.
Oh, what's that?
Candles? What's that? Oh, we got candles. Oh,
we got candles.
We got bar soap. Oh man,
we got candles.
Beard oil.
We got beard oil.
Wait on beard oil. Hold up.
We got beard oil. Hold up. You don't have no ashy lips. We got lip.
I couldn't even. Calm out quick enough. I'm all about this candle though.
Right. Ain't that candle amazing?
I like a hint of mint.
I need to re-up.
Secret sauce right there,
Right.
Secret sauce.
I need to re-up on my candles.
Yeah, everybody needs to re-up. Here's where I give my spiel. Yeah. Black by Ministature. We got skincare, wellness products for black men. Not just for black men, but we hold it down. It was kind of designed for that purpose though,
Absolutely.
So as Valentine's Day is approaching, you want to get your man something nice, give him some smell good, create the vibe and the ambiance and all that,
right.
Nice little romantic evening. Check out Black by Ministature, ministature.org. It's a nice little spot right there. Yeah.
Get your man a gift for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Can we normalize that? Can we make that popular?
Treat your man right.
You
are not a gift.
No,
I almost said something I'm not gonna say.
I was about to say something too, but I was like, let me keep it G.
Yeah.
So I'm about to be like the guap 2000.
I mean, it's a nice way to cap the evening off. But you can start the evening off with a nice candle though. At least set the mood.
Set the mood.
Set the mood, and then and then we can finish with Nah, we upgrade. It's the 5,000.
Self-care basket.
I need the 5,000 series though.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
that Gok 5,000 though. That's what you need in your life, yeah. But see that, but
what is it? How do you say?
I don't know. I don't know. Gok.
Guap.
I don't know. Look, whatever it's called.
The sloppy toppy 5,000.
Whatever it's called. But you got to set the mood to get. That's where people go wrong.
Yo,
you got to create the vibe to get there, though.
Hold on, because I'm gonna tell you right now. What is this one? Is the suit and tie?
Ooh,
is that the one?
I think so. Yeah,
this one here, panty dropper. Boom.
See, you heard it there.
I'm definitely about to buy that one.
That's the clip I'm about to put out. What's the timestamp on that one? But yeah, but
wait, do you have one called panty dropper? No, right?
Nah, we ain't get there yet. I got to create that one.
Panty dropper.
All right,
coming soon.
You know.
Panty dropper.
So imagine, fellas, you show up. The beard is glistening. The beard is smelling all good. Your body smell good because you got nice clean soap. You feel fresh. Your lips is nice because they all moist from the chapstick. You like the candle. You set the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Can't make it.
Normalize men liking candles, and not just. I mean, if you're into BDSM, I mean, wax too. But
hey, the wax is black too. That's all I can say. The wax is black.
But seriously though, I'm not even kidding. This one smells really good.
It's turned into a whole commercial. I am going to use this later.
And notice I did not say anything.
That's okay. I'm using this later.
You know what?
Because I'm a fan of candles, and it just really smells bomb. Too bad it's not for me.
I am too, and this candle is amazing.
Yep, that joint look like it's been. You can tell it's been used. Let me see.
Oh,
somebody's been burning that thing. Yeah.
This is like my 10th order. Wink.
I guess they've been.
Let's just say you might want to get them my supplies last. Yeah, inventory is taking a beating right now. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good thing.
You know what? Thing. It's black owned.
Save me a suit and tie.
All right, I see what I can do if you got the break.
Shoot, what's the other one? I forgot the other one.
The gentleman.
What that one smell like? I ain't get that one. I got the suit and tie because that's what everybody was talking about.
I mean, yeah, they are. But the gentleman, this is nice too, though. I think the difference. I think one of them has a little bit more relaxed set. The gentleman's a little bit more like, prestige. Kind of got that feel to it, that kind of cool kind of feel to it. Where suit and tie is just like you smell when you walk in the room, you smell it. Like it just gives you that pop, like that vibe.
You walk in the room, you smell it.
No, if you like that thing, like if you come back in the room, you smell it. Right. Like she's gonna be like, that's you. You smell good, and you be like, yeah, baby, that's me. Knowing the candle sitting over there the whole time, but that's okay though.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's that panty dropper.
Yep.
You gotta create the vibe.
2022 panty dropper.
Yep. Oh man, thank you. I love you both. This is such a great commercial. This is a commercial. I got to end this show. I don't want to end it because it's just the commercial keep going. So,
right,
y'all know. Tell them.
Men of stature.
Yeah,
black men. We talking about topics that we need to stuff like mental health, stuff like.
Yep. So
don't y'all do yoga too?
Yoga's coming back. Black men yoga's coming back Sunday nights. The Gentleman's Lounge, or is this same space? Yeah, Thursday nights, 10 o'clock.
Coming soon. Bundles.
We got bundles coming.
What's bundles?
Yeah, we got. Kenny, weren't we talking about some bundles?
Like bundles,
like with the soap and the.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you can buy them in bundles. Yeah. I mean, we talking about hair bundles. I thought you talking about hair bundles. I mean,
that's what I thought because men be wearing lace fronts now. So
the conversation we was just having. I might have to get into that. You talking about 500 Billy? Yeah, Minister might have to get a piece of that too. I might sell some weave. No, let me cut that. I sell weave. Sure. I'm gonna get up the men and the women. Keep playing with me. I'm gonna get that spray on, the spray on hair for them.
Don't do it.
Bro, I know white people would just be like, Look at your no, not.
I mean,
I
I'm not wearing it, but
can you imagine?
Like I said,
Kenny, imagine your kids coming up to you and be like, "Hey, Dad."
No,
hey, what's this on your head?
No.
Imagine the rain. How you look outside in the rain.
I don't understand it.
Down your face.
I don't understand it. Like looking like a whole cartoon character, but you know, to each his own. Everybody tries it. You know, I'm just saying, $500 billion industry. I'm trying to get in that. So
same here.
We got to wrap this up. We've been going for a minute. Community Coalition Show. You know, we brought to you by the Black Squirrel Media Network. So don't forget, check out all the shows of the podcast on the network, blacksquirrelmedia.com.
Right. If you're trying to look good, come to Black Squirrel.
I'm the Black Squirrel. Yep. And on that note, y'all, we out, y'all. Till next week.
Peace.
Peace.